¿Cómo están? Hello, hello. How is everyone? Hi, Spectre. Monday. That's incredible. Me doing streaming on Monday? Yes. Miracles exist. It's miracles? I guess it's miracles is miracle. In plural, right? So, today, oh, by the way, I'm going to change, oh, yes. I'm going to change a few things. First, of course, hey, how's everything? Fernando, let me write a message. Yes. So, yeah, I have changed a few things. First, streamings on Friday are completely optional. It depends of the community. So one thing that I'm going to do right now is that in theory, let me try this because I keep forgetting how is it. So there is like this goal thing. Maybe if I just run the command here, yeah, I think I have it. Okay, let me try this. Let me try this. Great. How was your weekend? How was everything on the weekend? Was good? So yeah, first. So now it's going to be Monday to Thursday. Friday is optional. It depends on the community. And that's the challenge. That's the challenge that I'm going to set right now. So for that, I need to do a new. Let me try this goal. And then I need to put something like this. Let me see if that's correct. It's working. Maybe it's not working. I don't really know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's like not working at all. I'm looking to buy. Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. But we need to change the width because I guess is this something like that? Maybe. How can I? It's weird. How can I? Oh yeah. Maybe it's too much. I'm looking to buy a K-Cron K2, but I don't know whether to put aluminum frame option. Good idea. I have the aluminum frame. Oh, okay. Wait. I know what you're talking about. Oof. What is the K-Cron 2? Let me remember that. K-Cron. Give me a second. We can check that. Just give me a second. So if I put 100, maybe this is responsive. I just realized this bar is responsive, so you can basically change whatever size you want. So let's put something like that, and let's put something like that. Let me see. Yeah, this little thing is responsive. Here we go. I think that will make the deal. So if we get, so this is going to be the challenge, okay? And as I say, this is completely optional. I already, do streamings only 4 days per week. So now I changed it Monday to Thursday. We got 5 subscriptions in that week. We will do a streaming on Friday. That's the challenge. This is completely optional. Let me rename this. Rename goal. Oh. Gold bar, I guess. Gold bar. Or streaming gold. Okay, gold bar is a good name, right? That's completely optional. If I move here, yeah, that's perfect. Great. So maybe a little bit smaller. Oh man, this is so complicated. 60? Maybe 60 pixels. How does it look? Look better? Maybe it was too much, right? Maybe 70. Maybe 70. Yeah, I guess 70. Yeah, 70 is perfect. Yeah, now we have it. Great. And I should move this. I should move this one. I should move this one a little bit at the bottom. Yeah, I guess that. Oh man, this has like this magnetic. Okay, like this. And now we're talking. Now looks good. Looks good. Let's look the thing. Perfect. So, K-Cron, 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 K2. Let's take a look. Because I don't really remember. Is that the one that I have? Is that the one that I have? I don't really know. Oh, okay, no, right? Because the one that I have is the low profile. And what is the low profile? The low profile. Or maybe that's the low profile, right? But I don't see the low profile thing. Oh, K6. That's what I have. I don't see anything here. K6. Name. Which keyboard do I have? Which keyboard do I have? I totally forgot that, man. What? What do I have? Let me see. Oh, well, it was no. Yes, here. Wait a second. Oh, K3. I have a K3. Okay, I have a K3. There is no K3 right now. It's gone. It's gone. They don't sell it anymore. Look that. No K3 keyboards. What? Oh, yes. You need to go to the menu. Okay, there is like a new one, right? Version 2, non-backlight. Okay, this is with backlight. I guess this is cheaper. Okay, so you want the K2 hot swappable? No, it's K6, right? Now I'm confused. Yeah, no, K3. So you don't know if you wanted with the backlight aluminum frame. I guess this is expensive, right? It's just like 20. Oh, it's $20 expensive. There is a way. Okay, this is with the aluminum frame. I personally backlight or RGBG. That's another question. Well, that's the decision. The RGB is not that important. At least if you have the white backlight, that's enough. That's perfect. That's usable. RGB, yeah, it's okay. I can live with just the white, to be honest. Doesn't really matter. It's not like it makes a real difference. I need to store something. Those are my new black canvas, but I need to store them. This is for painting, for oil painting, but there are like black canvas, so I haven't like tried black canvas before. I don't think it's that much difference of the white canvas. It's just that you don't really need to worry about the black areas if you are doing a dark background. Let's put it. Just put it into the side. Hopefully that will be okay. So non-aluminum frame. I think it looks nicer with the aluminum frame, to be honest. It's like, yeah, it's less nicer, but maybe it's too much also. It can be too much. I guess it's heavier. What if I remove the aluminum frame thing? What if I just... Oh, if you have the... Oh, it has a backlight. Oh, but it's RGB. Okay, well, let's say you have this one without the aluminum frame. No, I can't see the pictures with the aluminum frame. Maybe what you can do is like, if you go to YouTube and you say K-Cron K2 without aluminum frame, maybe we can see a real difference. That will be nice. Oh, such a beautiful video. So yeah, you have the comparison. Okay, you have the comparison here. Oh, why this is a video? So this is the aluminum thing. It's thicker, definitely thicker. Can you show me the whole thing? I mean, mine is super. Well, you have this space here. Oh man, hard decision. Can you show me a better video? I want something more, you know. Oh, it has like difference. It has, this one is with the aluminum frame. This is without. This is like, this one have it. I think with the aluminum frame feels more, you know, premium quality, right? But then this one looks really great without the aluminum frame. This is with or without? This is without the aluminum frame. It still looks good, right? Yeah, it still looks good. I mean, it's fine. Mine, if I know wrong, mine. Hi, Ferminator. How are you? Mine, in the other hand, I guess we can use this camera. Oh, so something. Or you can turn the light. Maybe I can show you. Like, try to show you closer. And so, this is plastic? Yeah, this is plastic. This is plastic. It's fine. I mean, doesn't look bad quality, to be honest. Like, so red. This is just plastic, man. So, and as you can see, of course, because this is like the low profile, you don't have the heavy edges or border. Ruby developer, oh, that's amazing. I'm planning. Oh, that's the another announcement that I wanted to share with you. So I'm planning. Let me see if the camera. I will have just to yeah, the camera went well. So I'm planning change my schedule. So if we go to let's check if we can see how it looks with the Twitch, because in theory Twitch you can see. Oh, by the way, I want to know what happened with Fact Martoni. It has been. What was the last time he does stream? Oh, there's no recent time. Okay, doesn't matter. Just looking other, you know, streamer. So, oh, Guillermo, of course, Guillermo Rodas. You need to go there. So, oh, right now I'm streaming, of course. We go here and we go to schedule, and of course I will share in a minute. So now I have changed. Oh man, this is awful. Oh, why? Okay. So this is how it's going to be the schedule. This day. Hey, Carlos. Gracias por esa ride. ¿Cómo están? Es que Carlos. Muchas gracias por esa ride. Muchas gracias. ¿Qué tal todo? ¿Qué están haciendo de Carlos? Ah, voy a tener que mover el chat. Me acabo de dar cuenta. Oh. Voy a subir la barrita. Déjenme. Voy a hacer aquí. Espero organizo la casa. Entonces llega. Voy a ponerla acá arriba y luego acomodamos todo. Entonces así es. Me da un poco de toque la estética en donde tengo cosas como con diagonales. Pero todo bien. Todo bien. ¿Qué más? ¿Cómo están? Por cierto, nosotros acá estamos adaptando lo que es el Spanglish. Ah, una charlita. Sí, de hecho vi en Twitter que ibas a entrar a hacer streaming un ratico. Pero yo estaba trabajando y descansando y haciendo cosas. Están probando líneas, excelente. Esto está bueno eso de cobrar por líneas, me parece. Uy, Array ni me entera. Sí. Hoy nosotros apenas acabamos de empezar. Hoy vamos a construir un monorepo. Yo creo que yo oficialmente nunca he tenido que hacer un monorepo. Entonces lo que voy a hacer es evaluar varias herramientas porque he tenido que trabajar con monorepos. Con monorepos, sí. Yes, I have to work with monorepos. Yes. I'm currently working with a monorepo. In my last job, I work with a monorepo. Por cierto, aquí es puro Spanglish. Hay uno exacto, Carlos. Entonces, voy a evaluar cuál es la diferencia. Porque el tema con los monorepos es que he visto que el Lerna está muerto. Eso ya está más que asegurado. Jar Workspaces es como la forma, pero he escuchado que no es tan chévere. Y a lo mejor sí, a lo mejor creo que vamos a probar el de Vercel, que supuestamente es como la hostia, tío. Entonces, quiero hacer un poquito de... Yo sé que posiblemente nos vamos a ir con el de Vercel, que es turbo repo o algo así, si no estoy mal. Porque es el que más promete. Pero eso es lo que vamos a hacer. ¿Y por qué? Porque resulta que, como ustedes se han dado cuenta en el streaming, yo he venido haciendo ciertas utilidades sin dependencias. Y me parecerían muy útiles para otros proyectos. O sea, mismas utilidades que yo he hecho, especialmente para Storybook, las he creado en el mismo proyecto y creo que es hora de migrarlas a su propio proyecto. Entonces me voy a hacer un repositorio que va a ser así tipo Storybook Utils por Guillermo Rodas. Como un monorepo, van a ser como paquetes independientes. Mi fin es que sean paquetes independientes en NPM. Así como, no sé si han visto React, que React tiene como todo en el mismo, es un monorepo, pero luego React es aparte y X otra librería es aparte y así, como más o menos, creo que es React el que hace eso. Creo que es React. Entonces ese es mi plan, ¿bien? Pero les estaba compartiendo que yo normalmente no hago streaming los lunes, por cierto, no, es de martes a viernes, pero ya voy a cambiar del lunes a jueves. Y vamos solo a hacer streaming los viernes, es decir, vamos a hacer lunes, martes, miércoles y jueves. Y si cumplimos la meta semanal, hago streaming los viernes. Bien, posiblemente un Cold Wars o algo bien interesante. Esa es como la idea. Yo ya venía solo haciendo streaming 4 de la semana. Quiero poner el challenge porque me parece interesante. Pero vamos a ver. And by the way, we usually speak English here because we like to practice English. I'm located in Sweden, but you can ask anything in Spanish. So hopefully, you can ask as many questions as you want. And second, I'm changing the strategy of what I'm doing on streaming. So I wanted to show you this, but I think we are going to use the magic of the inspect element. Por alguna razón, no sé por qué se me ve así. Creo que es porque tengo mucho zoom, ¿cierto? Posiblemente. Bueno, de pronto no. Ah, bueno, es por eso. Ok. No tuvimos que usar la magia del inspeccionar elemento. Ok. Voy a cambiar, o sea, como ya voy a hacer de lunes a jueves, voy a empezar a cambiar la estrategia del streaming. Lo que es lunes y martes, es decir, hoy y mañana, vamos a estar enfocados en nuestro proyecto base, que es de cero a producción. Zero to Production, ok, es un proyecto que hemos construido desde cero acá, en YouTube, en mi canal de YouTube, están las primeras transmisiones. Proyecto profesional desde cero. Cero a producción, excelente, vamos por buen camino, es parte de unos cursos que estoy grabando, por cierto. Eso va a ser lunes y martes. Es que me acuerdo, me confundo, con que arrancaba yo martes, pero no, lunes y martes. Eso es cero a producción. Luego los miércoles lo vamos a usar para proyectos pequeños, proyectos experimentales, mini proyectos. Ya hicimos Sobre, por cierto, Sobre, está despegado, está beta, pilas, está súper beta. Yo estoy hablando con el diseñador para que esto funcione con un mejor diseño, porque este literal también lo hicimos desde cero acá, ¿bien? Sobre es una aplicación en la que puedes administrar como tus gastos mensuales. Como se dan cuenta, es lento, está súper beta, pero lo chévere es que lo hicimos acá en streaming, ¿ok? We have done this project on streaming. This will be also available on YouTube. Right now it's not available for the public, it's only for the patrons, but eventually the videos behind the building of this project is going to be available on YouTube. So it's just a very simple app. When you manage your expenses, you know, like your monthly expenses, you can like edit this and create new expenses. It's basically to manage your subscriptions, to see how much is monthly, how much is yearly, etc. So you can use this right now if you want. You can test it, but it's going to break. Lo van a romper porque está súper, o sea, no tiene un montón de validaciones, está súper beta, ¿ok? Pero ese miércoles, ¿se acuerdan que les dijimos que me gustaría empezar a hacer un juego en JavaScript, en streaming? A game. I want to do that, but I'm going to start with a simple game, ¿ok? I will let you know on Wednesday. We are going to create a simple game. I got this idea, this crazy idea. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be more for UI, UX designer, UI developers, UI, UX developers, UA. I mean, let's see. It's going to be for UI and UX developers and designers. So I will tell you a little bit more Javier. Welcome to Javier, the best moderator of this channel with the John Cena. I guess we can do that, right? John Cena music. Okay, wait. Let's do this correctly. Okay. Oh, Titan Green version. No, maybe this is not. Okay. Welcome. Our moderator. Yes, he's here. Oh, you don't hear anything. Shit, right? Wait. Forget about it. No, maybe. Yes, of course. I need to do this again. But welcome. Wait. This is slow. Okay, again. Probably now. Now, yes. Oh, wait, this is so... Wait. Okay, right now, yes. Welcome to our best moderator, Javier Toscano. Javier Toscano, gentlemen and ladies, here in the stage. Ah, y Ani. Ani, tienes que elegir tu canción de bienvenida. Esta es la canción de Javier. Javier Toscano, alias Javier Cena. No sería John Cena, sino alias Javier Cena. Okay, so continue with the show. Continue with the music. By the way, now, do you remember that I wanted to show you how my pronunciation? Usually, when I don't know how to pronounce something, like let's say isolation. So I have this tool that you can see on a screen, on a screen, but I can listen. Look, now if I know wrong, you will listen. You will listen the pronunciation. Give me a second. Maybe? Oh, yes. You listen that? Oh, that was heavy, right? Maybe. Shit. Maybe I screw your ears. Give me a second. That I need to what is it? Yes. No. Let's try to turn. Okay, again. So if I put isolation, what is isolation? Storybook does a lot of isolation. I guess it's going to, yeah. Oh man, it's super like loud. It's super loud, right? We can fix that later. Okay. Anyway, so Mondays and Tuesdays is going to be our advanced project. What we are going to do today. Wednesday is going to be the game. So this time we are going to start with a game, and is the space for small projects, right? Small projects. And Thursdays, I am so excited about Thursdays. Thursdays in dry shake it. Okay, we can do that later. In dry shake it. And Thursdays, I'm going to learn new things by myself. Because remember, we still will have eventually this section where I invite someone to teach me something. Entonces, en resumen, lunes y martes, el proyecto heavy, que es el de Cero a Producción, en el que hemos venido trabajando por mucho tiempo, en el que es más un producto como terminado, en donde estamos haciendo producto real, listo, y estamos invirtiendo en ese producto y cada vez volviéndolo más complejo. Miércoles vamos a invertir en microproyectos como el de Sobre, que es el que hicimos en unos 20 streamings acá, bien. Y en este caso vamos a empezar con este juego. Vamos a eventualmente quiero hacer un juego como RPG multi, pues no super, a ver, no voy a hacer World of Warcraft, no. Pero en este caso vamos a empezar con un juego que les diré más ese día. Estén pendientes para el miércoles. Pero el jueves va a ser un aprendizaje propio. Y el jueves quiero empezar con Clojure Script. Hace rato que quiero hacer cosas en Clojure. Clojure es un lenguaje de programación 100% funcional. Y vamos a hacer una app o algo sencillo en Clojure Script. Bien. Desarrollo en PHP. Me pregunta Jova 1091. Ya no, hace mucho tiempo desarrollé en PHP. Haciendo mis propios frameworks y eventualmente me pasé al Laravel y me parece que el Laravel es un framework increíble. In Dry Shake It. A ver, ¿cuál es la canción de Annie para tenerla en cuenta para la próxima? Vamos a ver, audio oficial, original mix, extended. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver cuál es la canción de Dani. Yo creo que es esta, ¿no? A ver, pongamos pausa acá. ¿Suena? No escucho un carajo. Ah, espere. Ya sé, perdón. Perdón. Soy yo. No ustedes, soy yo. ¿Por qué carajos? Yo no escucho. Qué raro. Es que, bueno, son configuraciones del streaming, pues vamos a poner. A ver. Es esta. Ah, ok, ok. Ok, ok. Interesante. Lo que pasa es que la de John Cena, ustedes han visto, yo sé que eso es medio random, pero ustedes han visto la introducción de John Cena. John Cena, no sé, entrance. Es bien farandulero el John Cena. Miren, miren, miren. Ustedes han visto a John Cena. Yo nunca lo he visto pelear, yo solo sé que esto existe. Y de hecho la canción es como de un rapero. Pero el man es bien teatral. Ah, ya se fue el carajo la programación hoy. Me acuerdo cuando Barney entra a The Price is Right Entrance. A ver si lo tenemos. Barney Stinson, cuando lo llaman. Aquí creo que. ¿Será que acá sale? Yo creo que aquí lo van a llamar. Esta serie es muy buena. ¿Han visto How I Met Your Mother? ¡Gosbarrab! ¡Hola! ¡Ey! Dos días que vienes al streaming. Eso es. Eso es nuevo. Mire, mire cómo entra y como abraza a la señora. Ah, creo que es cuando gana que tumba un man que mejor dicho. A ver, que me acuerda mucho. Uy, pero para saber dónde está esa parte. Es cuando gana. Anyway, qué grande. Sí, ¿sabe qué, Carlos? Yo esta serie, no les miento, me la he visto por ahí cinco o seis veces o más. Yo creo que más. Completa. Además me he visto así capítulos como random que me gusta mucho. Este es uno de los que más me gusta. Pero... Ah, yo creo que es cuando gana la rueda, ¿cierto? Cuando gana esta otra rueda. La rueda de la... que es esta. Es cuando gana esta rueda. Creo que es acá. Sí, mire. Toma este man y lo manda a la mierda. Como gané. Ay, Barney es el mejor. Barney es un personaje increíble. Barney Stinson es un... Hay una temporada de How I Met Your Mother que es buenísima. O sea, es que Barney es pasado. O sea, no se pone mejor. Ya después ya no tanto, pues, aunque, bueno. Ustedes saben cómo son con las series. Pero la serie es muy buena. Pero sí, me la he visto por ahí unas que... Uf, como unas 7 veces. Dios mío, me he visto esa serie. 8. Friends me la he visto como 3 o 4 veces completa. Friends. Es que yo creo que es la serie que más me he visto, posiblemente. Hay varias que me he visto. Games of Thrones me la he visto 2 veces. 3 veces. No, Games of Thrones me la he visto 3 veces. Debería tener una lista de esto, ¿no? Para estar más seguro cuando les cuento a ustedes como... pura charla de... ¿Cierto? Como de primera... No, pura charla para romper el hielo en un bar. Como... no, yo me he visto How I Met Your Mother unas 7 veces, unas 10 veces, ya no sé. Es que me la vi, pues obviamente me la vi en temporada. Y luego de tenerla en temporada, creo que la descargué y me la volví a ver. Y siempre que, no sé, tengo la oportunidad de vérmela como con alguien, me la veo. Siempre. Entonces me gusta bastante. Y como que cada año, no cada año pues, siempre soy como, es que bueno volver a ver How I Met Your Mother. Incluso ahorita que vinieron mi mamá, que vino mi mamá y estuvo acá, me la volví a empezar a ver con ella, pero es más difícil porque además en español, qué pena, yo sé que en España les encanta mucho las series, yo creo que sí, vení, esto es algo que es general de España o de pronto es de la generación pasada, pero sé que en España les gusta mucho todo doblado al español. Aunque estoy seguro que hay muchas personas que aprecian el idioma original. Entonces, claro, las bromas no son lo mismo en español doblado o incluso en los subtítulos. Sea doblado en español europeo o en español latinoamericano. No es lo mismo que el inglés original, ¿cierto? Entonces, a mí sí me gusta mucho ver las series en el idioma original. Pero bueno, yo creo que yo ya no, si puedo lo veo en voz. Voz es como voice original something, ¿cierto? Creo que me di cuenta porque estuve en cine, la última vez que estuve en España estuve en cine y me di cuenta que estaba esa opción. Pero es raro porque sabes que, Carlos, lo que noté, si bien tiene el idioma original, igual aún así los textos en pantalla están editados para que estén en español. Entonces obviamente así está en original, no te muestran la versión. Es raro eso en España, tío. Versión original subtitulada. Ah, bueno, claro, ustedes hablan español, entonces los acrónimos son en español, obviamente. No tenemos esa fortuna en Latinoamérica. Ok, entonces vamos a ver. Hoy vamos a hacer entonces esto del monorepo, entonces turborepo, creo que es la opción. Y vamos a hacer la maravillosa pregunta en Google. What is the best library? Así es como yo. Pero por cierto, I should switch to English, right? No me dejen hablar tanto español. Pilas, que se va el canal al carajo. Remember, this is in English. This is in English. So, now, the way that I usually start a research, maybe it's by recommendation, maybe it's because I have check it on Twitter, or because someone told me, hey, this is kind of the best library for this kind of thing, or maybe because I watched Carlos Asaustre showing this new library, or MiduDev, or somebody else, right? Sometimes I have like different mediums where I get news about new libraries. Usually it's Twitter. I also subscribe into a newsletter that has like the summary of React and JavaScript. So I think it's Too Long Don't Read a newsletter. I think this is the newsletter. So this is kind of daily, if I'm not wrong. I love this newsletter, and there is another one about React that I'm not sure. Let me see what is the name. So sorry, I'm going to open my email, and my email has a lot of secrets, so that's why I censored the screen. So la vi en las dos versiones, inglés-español, latinoamericano, muy buena, igual. How I Met Your Mother. Ok, sí. Yo es que sí me gusta más. Yo he tratado, pero ¿sabe cuál me estaba viendo en latinoamericano? La nueva, How I Met Your Father. Que está muy regular, muy regular. La cosa es que yo soy fan de Hilary Duff. Es Hilary Duff, ¿cierto? Lizzie McGuire, la que hizo Lizzie McGuire. Yo soy súper fan de Hilary Duff. Es como mi amor platónico de la infancia, Hilary Duff. Creo que tenemos la misma edad. No sé por qué no la busqué. Imagínate, estaría yo con Hilary Duff. Anyway, ya es mamá de no sé cuántos hijos, ya tiene una vida, ya será en otra vida. Pero por eso me la estaba viendo como, hey, bacano, es raro ver otra vez a Hilary Duff actuando, después de que se había retirado, después de que intentó ser cantante. Está regular, está en Disney, por cierto. ¿Cómo conocí a tu padre? Es la otra versión. No tiene nada que ver con How I Met Your Mother, no tiene nada que ver. It's a original story. No, I couldn't watch the spin-off. Yeah, it's so. I just watch a few episodes and that's it. Maybe just when I have free time, I don't have anything to watch, I will put it again. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to give me a second. Sorry, we are in hacker mode. I want to check what is the other like news that the newsletter where I got information about. This one is about tech, but there is another one that is about React. Yes, this one. Oh man. This week in React is called, okay, this week in React. Let me see, let me close my email. Okay, so those are the two newsletters that I follow. As I say, I follow a lot of people on Twitter. It's mostly where I got information about what is happening in tech, libraries, frameworks, whatever. And then I have this two newsletter. Too Long Don't Read that tech, like TLDR that tech, and then there is this week in React from Sebastian Lodver. This guy is famous, right? What did he do? ¿Qué hizo él? ¿Cierto? ¿Qué hizo él? React Early Adopter. Yeah, I think he was one of the main, like the first guys to have something to do with React, right? He's a Docusaurus maintainer, probably. He's one of the Docusaurus maintainer. By the way, have you checked the Docusaurus is now finally like their first release after 4 years of being beta, you know? So yeah, this are kind of the two newsletters that I follow. Hi Naryab, how are you? How is everything, man? Así se toman grandes decisiones. Yes. So usually this is Twitter, this two newsletter. Someone told me, I watch a streamer you know, announcing like new tech. That's kind of where I take decisions. And then, of course, Google. So in my case, I know turbo repo is kind of the new way to create monorepos. And then I want just to see what Google says. What is the best library to create monorepos? And I already know that Lerna is dead, because Lerna, if you check by Lerna, is dead, right? They killed the dragon. There was some post or something like that. Lerna has been officially killed recently. Although its creator, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there was like official GitHub. I think maybe it's this one. Is this project dead? Oh, so this is the official maintainer, maybe. There was like an official something, right? Who knows? Okay, anyway, I swear I read the post. Lerna is dead. So don't use Lerna. I used Lerna before, right? Well, fine and good. Last night I see you speak about light coding was amazing, dude. Yes, by the way, who watch in Nerdearla? Maybe it's there. Nerdearla, Guillermo Rodas. Maybe this is going to work. Let's see. Yes, amazing. So Google, Nerdearla, Guillermo Rodas, and I have this talk in Spanish, by the way. Yesterday, I can share it with you. Maybe I need you know, a smart link. I already like shared this. Esta es una charla que di en Nerdearla el sábado, de por qué todo el mundo debería hacer coding live streaming. Y está muy buena, de verdad. Es una charla muy cortita, está en español, por cierto. Y hablo con números, hablo con razones, explico un montón de cosas. Y está basado en mi experiencia personal. Yo llevo esto haciéndolo 2 años. Y ha sido increíble, en serio, ha sido increíble. De nuevo, esto es muy diferente. Y esto es algo que yo siempre a lo mejor he aclarado acá. Yo inicialmente no estoy haciendo esto por ser streamer, por vivir de esto inicialmente, ¿cierto? Ahorita no es mi intención. Ahorita lo estoy haciendo más como un proyecto personal. Yo lo he explicado aquí muchas veces. Ahorita lo hago es con desinterés, ¿cierto? Obviamente como todo, y bueno, y porque yo he hecho emprendimientos y cosas, también es importante como tener metas y tener como ciertas proyecciones. Pero como proyecto de crecimiento personal ha sido increíble y tiene un montón de ventajas. Y es una lástima que yo sé que muchas personas empezaron a hacer streaming y ahorita pues no siguen. Y muy posiblemente, aunque eso es otro tipo de conversación, se desanimaron un poco por el tema de los números. Porque en Twitch es muy difícil crecer, es muy difícil. Pero ustedes háganlo como un proceso personal, ¿bien? Incluso no tienen que empezar con hacer streaming, pueden empezar con meetups y otras cosas, ¿bien? Pero está buena la charla, ¿ok? That was the same workshop you gave in Platzi Master. Yo creo que era similar. Era similar. Lo que pasa es que creo que le refiné los slides. Posiblemente lo hice en Platzi Master. A veces aprovecho, yo no sé, algunos de ustedes saben, no es que yo lo divulgue mucho, pero yo actualmente también soy TED Coach en Platzi Master. Entonces, obviamente, como es un espacio más cerrado, más, ¿cómo se dice? Sí, más privado, porque pues es un beneficio que tienen los cohortes de Platzi Master. Lo que muchas veces hago es también compartirles como material que voy a dar en privado. Lo he hecho como un par de veces, como, hey, esta charla, y así recibo feedback, etc. Los trucos de hacer cosillas, ¿bien? De siempre estar generando contenido. Entonces hice esta charla. Está súper bueno porque igual también tengo un feedback para mí, yo ya que la vi otra vez. Porque esta charla es pregrabada, se hizo en una sola toma en Zoom. Entonces obviamente yo no puedo ver como el resultado inmediato. Ahorita que la veo grabada, hay muchas cosas que le mejoraría, que ya la tengo para el futuro. Porque es técnicamente la primera vez que doy una charla en una conferencia. Yo he dado muchas charlas, he dado como más de 50 charlas en diferentes partes, nunca en una conferencia, ¿ven? Tengo que subirle al ritmo. Bien, lo que pasa es que yo también le bajé el ritmo porque esta charla creo que es más como tipo Lightning Talk, pero siempre debía ocupar un tiempo. Entonces, obviamente, para tomarme el tiempo que debía cumplir, la hice despacio, que igual está bien, la hice despacio. Pero creo que le hizo falta un poco más de ritmo, ya sé para la próxima. Bien, ok, so that was my talk in Nerdearla. I really recommend you if you want to improve your career, you want to stand out. If you want to improve your skills, your skills as a developer, as a senior developer, right. Guille, saludos desde Colombia. Daniel Suárez hey, Daniel, ¿qué más? ¿Llegarás a la PlatziCon? No, I don't think so. At least they invite me in the very last minute. Yes, but no. No, I don't have plans to go to the Platzicon. I would love to, but I don't really have that. Quito Rodas, instalar mi code. Tampoco sé. Tengo que aplicar con más Call Papers. Me gustaría estar, definitivamente. Lo tengo que aplicar. Si lo que están buscando... Tengo que ver un tema que sea bien interesante para mí y para ustedes, por supuesto. Y que sea bien diferente. De hecho, tengo esa tarea. Creo que todavía... Let's check. MeDoConf. Apenas estoy en el proceso de empezar a organizar RFCs. O sea, empezar como a retomar el tema de dar charlas. Abierto el Call Papers. When is... Ya anunciaron speakers en la MeDoConf. Todavía están en muy pronto. Ok. Hasta... Where is the limit? 15 de agosto. Okay, I still have time. I will apply maybe 2 proposals. I currently would like to investigate about CS level 4, CSS color, level 4 and 5. This is one topic. It's kind of the only topic that I really want to start, you know, researching and investigating. And I don't know. I need to check what I want to research and do. Something interesting, you know. CSS is love. You know, I love CSS, so yeah, let's see. Okay, anyway, so right now we have this. Let's see, we have this, and then what else? Toptal. When this, okay, let's check Toptal. Accurate list also of awesome monorepo tools. Okay, monorepo displaying it. Okay, I'm just checking, you know, different information. So I already know turborepo is going to be one of my first options, especially turborepo join Vercel. The creator of turborepo is a great guy. I mean, I don't really remember his name, but I have seen his face on Twitter. Pero hay varias. Okay, wait. You are chatting a lot, but I love it. Please continue the chat. I love when you know, chat a lot. So, okay, what it says. Oscar, ¿cómo estás? How are you? How is everything? Let me see. La charla la podemos ver en otro lado, claro. O sea, la pueden ver en YouTube. Creo que ya lo respondí. Dejé una pregunta en Twitter sobre el tema del brand de uno mismo, a ver si me ayudas con esa duda. Okay, yes, but remember, Nerjat, if you want, you can also use Discord. We can ask publicly, or of course you can. I will check later my Twitter. I mean, you know, my DMs are open. But usually, if you want more than one opinion, you can use our Discord. Nice. La charla, ok, that was the same workshop you gave me Let's Master. Yo empecé a hacer light coding por esa razón, tratar de pulir mis habilidades y tener un compromiso de hacer las cosas. Exactly, it's super important. I also recommend to start reading this book. Okay, I just started. I already watched a video about what it's about. I already followed a lot of stuff of this book before know about the existence of this book. But the nice thing about this book, what I have seen, it has a framework. And that's very important. We use frameworks every day. So, you know, if you want to be more juicioso. ¿Cómo dices juicioso? ¿Cómo dices juicioso en inglés? Buena pregunta. A ver, juicioso. No idea. Judicious? I don't think that's kind of... That's not a word, let's see. Judicious. You want to be more judicious? Judicious person. What the fuck? Wise, sage, sapient, judicious, prudent, sensible, sonner, having or showing sound judgment. No. That's not. No. That's not the word for juicioso. Like, let's change it. Sometimes when you don't have a specific word in English, if you know the word in Spanish, but you don't have it in English, what you can do is change the way that you say the stuff. You say things. What I can say, if you want to be more constant with your habits, I rephrase my sentence. You see that? If you are more constant with your habits, with your good habits, this is a really good book, Atomic Habits. This is in the other way, sorry, but it's Atomic Habits. Yes, la imagen está invertida porque así, si me voy para la derecha, me veo volteado para la derecha. Si me voy para la izquierda, me veo volteado para la izquierda. Es cuestión de percepción. Bien, es cuestión de percepción de mí mismo. Yo creo que eso debe ser un fenómeno. Debe ser un fenómeno. What is the issue called when you can see yourself inverted? O no sé, como en un espejo. Mirror. ¿Hay alguna? Mirror image agnosia. Creo que tengo un poquito de eso. Obviamente no creo que sea como una enfermedad así como como Dios mío, tengo que tomar pastilla, pero simplemente me cuesta mirarme a mí mismo invertido. Bien. Que es, yo no sé, es medio loco eso. Porque realmente así es como me ven ustedes. O sea, así como me ven en este momento en streaming, es como yo siempre me he visto en un espejo. Pero eso no es la imagen que realmente yo proyecto a las personas. Porque cuando las personas me ven invertido a como yo me veo en un espejo. No sé si me entiende. Juicioso sería opinionated, ¿really? Porque juicioso, no sé si es el mismo juicioso de español de Latinoamérica. No sé, George, where are you from? Pero cuando hablamos de una persona juiciosa, es una persona que hace los deberes, que, ¿cierto? Que cumple con sus tareas. ¿Ves? Porque juicioso suena más como a judgment, que esa es la traducción en inglés. Pero no sé si estamos hablando del mismo juicioso. Pero hay varias del 2022. ¿Cuál de ellas es la que refirió Guille? ¿Qué dice aquí? La vi. A ver qué sea el thread. Ok. Pero estamos hablando de... Wait. De la serie. Sesco. Pero es que, a ver, estamos hablando de How I Met Your Mother y How I Met Your Father. ¿Ver? Hay una sola serie, que es la original, la de siempre. Y luego está la How I Met Your Father. Okay, monorepo tools. What is this? This looks nice. Okay, mono. What is mono? Oh, it's kind of a nice landing page for monorepo tools. Okay. Diferente monolito. Monorepo is different from monolipo. Why? Oh, polyrepo. Let's go deep in a rabbit hole. For sake of this discussion, let's say opposite of monorepo is a polyrepo. Okay, what is a polyrepo? Librería repo 2. Okay. Polyrepo is a practice depending on published artifacts. Okay, got it. So a polyrepo is when you use a lot of published apps. They don't live in your save folder. Okay. Ese también es bueno. Polyrepo, monorepo, solo projects. Okay. But, okay. Interesting. Monorepo, that tools. Interesting. I wanted to know about... Okay. Wait. So, Lerna, TurboRepo, Roche, Light, Gradle... But this is Gradle is for Java, Bazel and X. Yo creo que esta es otra herramienta que creo que la está ¿cierto? La está como rompiendo. Bazel. Google's monorepo build system, but it's in JavaScript. Lerna is deprecated, definitely. Okay, Bazel. Fast, correct, choose 2. The thing is, I don't know about... But maybe it's... Oh, build and test using Java. Okay, no, definitely. I mean, yeah, I would prefer something that runs, of course, in NPM. Maybe this one. Smart, fast, and extensible build system. NGS Dev. I have heard about this. Oh, okay. Is this... Does it work with JavaScript? How I start? Okay. Okay, documentation. And X. I heard about this. And NPS create explorers ludicrous narwhals. Oh, okay, look this. TypeScript. Aha. Who is behind Index? Is Google behind Index? Maybe? No. It's like... Who is this guy? It's like a company. What is happening? So we are checking for monorepo tools. We are between TurboRepo and whatever we find nicer. And there is this company... called Narwhal. Creo que es como un narval. I mean, it's kind of, you know, they have like the little guy here. So just yarn spaces. Nay. Why? Tell me your reasons. What yarn spaces? Yarn spaces. Workspaces. Yeah, I'm not sure. Versus TurboRepo. Yo soy de Barcelona, pero entendía que yo era como entendido en la materia. Okay. No, in this case it's more like someone that it does his duties, right? His duty. Someone that it does their duties. Yeah, if we want to, talk with the third person, plural third person, to avoid Gender. Jar workspaces. We can use it 1.0. Nah. Hola Martín, ¿cómo está todo? ¿Sabe, Javier, que escuché? Que Jar workspaces solía quedarse pequeño y que normalmente lo tenías que combinar con cosas como Lerna. Y eso es lo que no queremos hacer. Ok, let's take a look quick to Jar workspaces. Y por cierto, yo nunca, les decía, he trabajado mucho en monorepos, pero nunca me ha tocado hacer uno desde cero. Y eso es lo que vamos a hacer hoy. ¿Listo? So Jar workspaces, so you create a package JSON, you define the workspaces, and then you have like the different workspaces A, workspaces B. Okay. And then when you run jar install, you will install the different like modules, I guess. And then how do you do the comparison? Nunca he trabajado monorepo. Ah, ok. Entonces, ¿por qué me lo recomienda? So why you recommend me this? Limitations and keyboard, okay, between your and your users. This package layout will be different between your workspace and what your user will get. The workspace dependency will be hosted higher into file system hierarchy, making assumptions about okay. Nested workspace are not supported this time. Workspace must be the same of the workspace root items. Okay. And what about monorepo? Let me see. Start building. Ah, this guy, Jared Palmer. Okay, Jared Palmer. This is the creator. Start building. So you just npm create turborepo latest, and then add turborepo to your system monorepo. Oh, okay, you can do that. Configure workspaces. Similar approach. So, so you can have like nested workspaces. You can configure workspaces any way you want. But common folder structure example is keeping applications in the apps, folder and packages in the packages folder. The configuration of the folders is different for each package manager. Eso es bien interesante. Mira que eso es más avanzado, porque creo que esto era como lo usábamos nosotros. So we used to, in my previous company, we used to have a similar configuration like this, where you have like root, your packages were in the root folder, in the root path, I will say, the root path maybe. Wait, but what about NX? Where is it? Where is it? NX. I lose it. What? Oh, also monorepo. What happened? Basil, and S versus turborepo versus jar. This is another way to compare comparison or compare tools. So you can Google this when you have like a few candidates. So we have Jar's workspaces. I guess this is the simple one, right? And then you have like turborepo, looks like turborepo. Then you install turbo, create turbo JSON. Oh, wait. In the root monorepo, you create turbo JSON. Okay. Create a pipeline. What is this? Pipeline? Build. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So you want to have a pipeline in your monorepo, you already can do it with turbo. What is the difference? Turborepo is a build system for JavaScript and TypeScript monorepos. Code base containing multiple projects, often using multiple frameworks in a single. Exactly. So Javier, this is kind of the problem. If you want to really build a monorepo, you need so much different tools to make everything work. And turborepo is kind of a narrow collection of tools, right? That's kind of the advantage. Buenas, ¿qué aconsejas para mejorar el inglés técnico? Practice a lot. If you can join, si puedes meterte a una compañía en donde puedas tener un equipo bilingüe, es decir, que tengas personas con las que puedas hablar en español y además las reuniones se usan en inglés porque hay un cliente, porque hay algún otro desarrollador que solo habla inglés, es lo ideal, es la forma más rápida de avanzar en tu inglés. Y invierte en un profesor, creo que es algo que hay que hacer. Una pregunta, Guille, ¿por qué un monorepo y no multirepo? What do you mean about multirepo? Like a polyrepo? Is what you mean? Ah, mira, dice Macederi. Hola, soy nuevo por aquí. Bienvenido, Macederi. Soy nuevo, justo estaba leyendo sobre microfrontends con monorepo. Ok. Yo hice eso y ya me sé la quinta y ya se me quitó la vergüenza el inglés. Excellent, Javier. Listen, Javier Sena. Javier, te vas a tener que cambiar el nombre por Javier Sena ahora. ¿Multirepo o microservices? No, polyrepo. We are going to build up... bueno, esto es una buena pregunta, por cierto. Es una buena pregunta y creo que es justo que les responda por qué quiero hacer un monorepo en este caso. Lo que vamos a hacer hoy, por cierto, si ustedes presionan comando today, usually we have whatever we are going to do today. Tengo un montón de utilidades de Storybook, bien, que están en un proyecto. Las quiero sacar a un monorepo para poder publicarlas en NPM y utilizarlas en otros proyectos. Esa es mi intención. Ahora bien, ¿por qué un monorepo? ¿Por qué no paquetes independientes? ¿Por qué no un polyrepo? Que es más o menos lo que leímos ahorita. Aquí lo hicimos en ¿dónde? Wait, we have another one. Monorepo.tools. Este aquí he explicado varias cosas de... Está interesante esta página, por cierto, se las puedo compartir por acá. This is a kind of a summary about what is a monorepo, right? ¿Por qué? ¿Cuál es la ventaja de un monorepo? ¿Cuándo debemos usar un monorepo? Bien, cuando ustedes quieren compartir configuración con múltiples proyectos. Bien, si ustedes van a compartir configuración con múltiples proyectos, como por ejemplo la configuración de los tests, la configuración del Slim, y son proyectos independientes, un monorepo tiene mucho sentido. Si no van a compartir ningún tipo de configuración, no tiene sentido hacer un monorepo. Esa es la historia, ¿bien? Ese es el fin de la historia. Ahora bien, si van a hacer un polyrepo, no sé si es lo mismo a lo que se refiere Daniel, un polyrepo como un multirepo, pues no hay ninguna ventaja. O sea, un polyrepo es cuando tú lo que haces. Yo creo que un polyrepo tiene sentido con no con microservicios, con microfrontends, ¿bien? Pilas que microfrontends is not the same as microservices. It's completely different. When you are implementing microfrontends, it might be, it makes sense have monorepos and polyrepos, right? Because in that way you can like keep your teams versioning their own packages and share those packages across different repositories, okay? So I will say it's a completely different use case. In my case, it makes sense to create a monorepo, and that's why we are going to create a monorepo. I think that I use the same app for the pointer mouse from. Oh, really? Amazing. And the same for the keys. What is the? Probably I don't have the Keystroke Pro. What is it? Oh, probably wasn't. Oh, it wasn't enabled. Sorry, just this one. But yeah, this is an amazing tool. But also the keys, so you can see whatever I press, but not now. Okay. In S. Okay, say in S and TurboRepo often have philosophy on how workspaces should build. Okay, this is great. TurboRepo does something in terms of packages, where NES focuses on many lightweight projects. Oh. Large NX workspaces tend to be composed of hundreds or even thousands of projects, which helps to average build performance in 3 ways. A smaller portion of the graph are affected on the average. There are more opportunities for partial catch hits. Distributed execution has more flexibility. Oh man. No lo sé. Another thing to check is okay, so now I think it's between TurboRepo and TurboRepo, right? So you worked on their GitHubs. If you go to... No se preocupen, si alguna vez se han sentido como yo en este momento, todos nos sentimos con este momento en que no saben qué herramienta elegir, es normal. Es muy difícil. Hay muchas cosas que yo veo. Lo que pasa es que si me pongo a decir todo acá, nunca vamos a empezar a hacer el monorepo. Pero básicamente es hacer investigación, revisar quién lo está usando, quién es la compañía detrás. Y en el mejor de los casos, lo ideal sería hacer una prueba de concepto. Pero en este caso, voy a tomar la decisión sin hacer una prueba de concepto. Pues quiero ver como algunos ejemplos, ¿ok? So, if you want to decide which framework library to use, my approach is I do a little research, right? I check what is there by recommendation, by whatever article. I try to see comparison articles. I try to check documentation. But there are a few things that I think are very, very important for me. Usually docs, you know, documentation. How good is the documentation? Who is behind it, right? Right now, Vercel is behind TurboRepo, and that's a heavy weight. You know, that's a heavy weight. And S is a random, you know, it's a random company. That's okay. At least it's something, right? Documentation, if we go to documentation, there is like setup, right? And I mean, it looks fine. It's okay. It looks good, right? There is no, we have documentation, right? We have guides, that's good, right? We have like how to set up GitLab. For instance, here, how to set up GitHub Actions. Let's check, for instance. Configuring CI using GitHub Actions and NX. The GitHub contract, the last user run domain. Okay, so yeah, they have like a few. They have a few packages. They have actions for GitHub Actions. That's okay. So that's okay. If we go to turborepo and they have documentation, right? So by the way, and you can check like this one. Oh well, this is kind of funny. Oh, okay, no, it's okay, it's okay. Like NS is more popular than turborepo, but if I'm not wrong, this is because turborepo is not still mainstream, right? They just like released their official version like really recently, and looks good. I mean, it's nice to try new stuff. And okay. Oh, another thing that is good to check is the issues and the pull requests. So as you can see, they have a lot of issues. They have much more, but of course they have like different pull requests. Okay, that's good. And the latest commit 12 minutes ago, 5 hours ago. Both are like active repositories. It will be nice to. Why I can't see who is using this? Very weird. Used by okay, used by 6.3k, 22.8k. I will say NS is more mature, but because we are on streaming, we would like to try less mature stuff, right? Entonces, ¿con qué te quedarías para un monorepo? NS, Lerna, turborepo. Lerna, no. Lerna, definitely don't use Lerna. Lerna is super deprecated. It's an abandoned project. It's an abandoned project, so don't use it. Right now, we are taking that decision, right? Ahorita estamos decidiendo si nos vamos entre turborepo o NX. Creo que NX es de los más conocidos que estoy viendo. Quiero ver si de pronto surge aquí alguna otra alternativa. Bazel parece que es muy famoso, ¿ven? Que es como... Ah, bueno, la otra forma era Jar Workspaces, pero Jar Workspaces is super simple. It's a super simple way to do it. And maybe we need something more robust, right? Lerna, no, Lerna is super deprecated. Oh, I like this post. Look, they show how they work with the graphics. Nice. Bazel, el problema de Bazel es from Google, pero siento que... no me gustaba a veces la documentación de Google. Mal ahí. Y eso que soy Google Developer Expert. Can I have a backend and frontend in the monorepo? Yes, you can have that, Jorge. Jorge, if you have sent a link, it's censored. So you can send links on our Discord channel. Okay, what happened with this? Okay, learn about Bazel, getting started. I want to get started. No sé, me sigue bloqueando. ¿Qué está pasando? Se sigue bloqueando esto. Ok, creo que vamos a tener que desactivar el block origin options. Oh, damn. Está como agresivo. Creo que ese es el problema. I think I have a problem with my... Yo había escuchado eso, que se iban a meter por el orto a los bloqueadores de publicidad. Installation. To install... say install... Ok, come on. I have clicked 3 times. He said that word. Okay, I see. You can see that? Really? I can't really see. Which word? Thank you. So, this page just here is super basic links and okay. Really? 4 clicks already. No es cierto. Es que ese es el tipo de moderador que tengo yo. Y eso que es el más importante. Imagínense entonces cómo serán los otros. No, yeah, this looks like this is a binary. I don't really want to... I mean, it might be very fast, but come on, man. I don't want to run binaries. Sorry. Good to know. Good to know that Google is using Bazel or Bazel. How is this pronounced? According with the official English pronunciation. Bazel. Bazel. Okay, Bazel. You heard that? You heard that? Nice. Okay, I think the file is between NS and turborepo. And, okay, So, so far, it looks like NS is more mature. Using generators, sending an X, and learner. Okay, look, this workspaces, short story. You can use NS easily together with current learner. Okay, monorepo setup. Okay, but no with monorepo, turbo repo, right? Monorepo. Vamos a crear una herramienta para hacer monorepos que se llame monorepo. Qué genio soy. Such a genius. Guille, buen resto de stream. Me voy a continuación. Okay, says Code, thank you to be here. I appreciate it. See you in the next one. Haz la Monica folder con su propio. What are you talking about? ¿Soy solo yo o se detuvo el live? ¿En qué sentido? Juan, ¿de pronto le diste pausa? Maybe it's just you. I can take a look as well. Give me a second. No, I think I'm still live. Fui solo yo. Oh, okay. Okay. I think both are great options, but we are going to use turbo repo because I am curious about turbo repo. Okay, I just want to see if NS it was such an amazing, you know, competitor that there was a no-brainer to use it, right? Or if we had such a amazing competitor, right? Okay, so I'm just going to create this. So let's open warp. Okay, let's open warp. Maybe this one to be updated. So okay, it's fine. Okay, Turbo is a build system for JavaScript and TypeScript. By the way, I'm going to use JavaScript, but our utils will be migrated to TypeScript. That's something that we are going to do. So let me see. If I do this, can I choose a name? I guess, right? npx create turbo latest. I guess. Oh, wait, I need to choose my node version. I don't load node upfront because then my terminal will be very slow. So I usually have to manually load Node.js, or in this case, npm. So let's go back. Okay. So I'm scared. What is this doing? What is this doing? Oh my God. What is this one? Where you want to create your turbo repo? Welcome to. Okay, so now. Oh, nice. Look this. Oh, this is such a good quality. Need to create, install the following packages. Proceed, yes. Welcome to Repo. Let's set up with a new code base. Where would you like to create your turbo repo? My turbo repo. Okay. Punto. Storybook. Tools. This is going to be my monorepo. It's going to be a monorepo of different storybook tools. Okay. Which package manager do you want to use? This is a discussion you asked me a lot of times. Why yarn instead of npm? Currently, I prefer the yarn API. I prefer to don't use run in a lot of commands. Looks like pnpm is really good. I haven't used it, but right now yarn is going to be my tool again. Okay, so creating a new turbo report with the following. What? Web, next with TypeScript. Okay. Apps docs, web with TypeScript, package UI, slate config custom. Okay. Chart configuration, package status config. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So this is very opinionated, apparently. Okay. Configure workspaces. So Turbo is built on top of workspaces. Okay, wait, all manage multiple packages from the single monorepo packages. Turbo repo is compatible with the workspace implementation. Why? Can I just like build my own theme name? Oh, pnpm use a YAML file. Oh, sorry, I'm just like you know, covering the docs. Sorry for that. I need packages, man. After configure your workspace, run your package manager. Install command. Okay, install Turbo. But wait, this is kind of two different ways. Okay, this is for my existing monorepo. But this is if I don't have an existing. Okay, so let's just take a quick look. You install Turbo, you create Turbo JSON, create a pipeline, blah, blah, blah. Okay, edit the git node, create a package JSON scripts, Turbo run, Turbo build, blah, blah, blah. Build your monorepo, yarn build, configure. Okay, let's just check it. So if I go here and I go to Storybook Tools, and I guess this is going to be my monorepo. And okay, let's close this. Let's close this guy. Let's, you know, oh, nice. I have an icon already. Okay, and let's take a look. I don't want to use packages, by the way. I mean, oh, but I like that you can have like apps and packages. This is nice. This looks nice. Look, you can have like everything there. Okay, and then you have the packages. So this is the slim. Oh, this is like kind of the share. Okay, but I don't need next. I don't need next. I'm clear because I'm not going to use next. I use PMP also. Ah, nice. Okay, I use yarn currently, but we can try later. PMP. tsconfig. Okay, so base next. I don't know if I want that, to be honest. Do they have some kind of? Let me see. I might need recipes. I need something more naked, you know, workspaces. Man, do they have recipes? No, they don't have recipes. Let me see. Recipes. Name. Because this looks like right now very for next. In theory, I mean, at least the default recipe. Or, oh shit, sorry. Or, what we can do is follow the, you know, existing for your monorepo. The only problem. Hola, Marquesito, ¿cómo estás? The only problem. Is the pipeline. To define your monorepo tags dependency graph. Okay, let's check how the current pipeline looks like. So yeah, because I feel like, I mean, we have a lot of stuff and I don't know. I mean, you know me. I prefer to do everything from the scratch to understand what is happening. So Turbo, so we have here, like, you know, depends on build. This is the pipeline. This is the pipeline, right? So basically, like build depends on build. And then you have this and next. Basically, you have two outputs. What is build? Depends on upstream packages. Build script depends on that package dependency. Build task complete first. Okay, so basically, if I understood correctly, we have here build. Okay, like every package is going to have its own build. Yeah, this one doesn't have any build because this is, I will say, this is more for development. Files. Yeah, I think. I mean, this is very nice for a next project right now, but build, turbo repo run build, turbo run dead parallel, turbo run lint, period, or right. What if I run yarn d? Let me see. Oh, wait. mvny, yarn dev. Okay, this is yarn run dev. So in theory, I have the dev here and the docs. Oh, okay. This is the dev, docs, and this is my website, right? Oh, remember this? Damn it, I have this problem every time. Every single time I have this problem with the cache because I used to do another project here, so it heavily cache. Right? Oh, web, boop. What is boop? A button? Okay. So that's how it works, basically. And then you have like configuration for both. Yeah, that's kind of silly. Okay, great. Oh, thank you for that. Guille, entonces puedo crear un monorepo con la configuración de Slim, prerequisitos que importarlos en los proyectos donde lo necesite. Oh, yes, exactly, Pipe Goods. That's exactly the reason. Entonces ustedes, para lo que sirve exactamente un monorepo es para precisamente compartir configuración o incluso cosas, ¿bien? Ciertas cosas entre proyectos. Por ejemplo, pueden ser los tipos, ¿cierto? Un sistema de tipos que ustedes tengan ahí. A lo mejor pueden ser, no sé, constantes o paquetes entre su frontend y su backend. Si ustedes, por ejemplo, van a crear un proyecto que tiene un frontend y un backend en JavaScript, en Node.js y en, no sé, React, y tienen paquetes en común, ¿bien? Podrían hacer un monorepo para eso, ¿bien? Y compartir esos paquetes en común, ¿bien? Y es una forma obviamente más organizada. Okay, so right now that I have test turbo repo, I think I will do the manual option. But what if we go back to NS monorepo? Yes. And let's take a look how he builds the whole thing. Create an NS workspace, right? So here you have the minimal configuration. Look. JavaScript. Preset. No. Preset core. Follow our call next tutorial. Okay. TypeScript JavaScript totally follow. Okay. Let me see. What is core? Create Elementy blog. Okay, this is a blog. So we install this. Okay, we create the packages. Okay, look this. This looks nicer. The package JSON file contains this property workspaces. Okay, so they rely on workspaces. By the way, they rely on workspaces. At the Elementy. I feel this is going to be nicer. What is this? Chips with corresponding generator that secures that best work when it comes to develop TypeScript applications and libraries. Okay, so they already have Narwhal.js is particularly useful if you want to create a framework agnostic TypeScript library with existing MVS workspace. Say you use React, Node, and Angular app. Publishing TypeScript packages to an npm. But okay, but I don't want to change it to TypeScript already. Right now I'm using like JavaScript. Es difícil, ven, es difícil elegir una. ¿Por qué es difícil? Why so hard to choose a tool? Because as soon as I choose, it's going to very, very hard to change it into the future, especially this kind of decision, you know? Because this is it's going to be our build system, and it's kind of the base of everything. So it will be really, really complicated to migrate to another tool, and that's why it's everything. Every tool is Yarn Workspace over the hook. I think so, Javier, I think so. Right now, yes. ¿Y no lo usarías para mantener una librería de componentes? El monorepo. No, because, I mean, la librería de componentes de por sí misma es un solo proyecto. Al menos que por alguna razón ustedes tengan que compartir ciertas core, ¿cierto? O sea, si no hay razón de que sean paquetes independientes que tengan una configuración compartida, pilas, es que eso es lo importante. Si no hay una razón de que sean paquetes independientes compartiendo una configuración, no hay necesidad de hacer un monorepo. So, if you don't have like different packages, different like projects that are going to share a common configuration, there is no reason to create a monorepo. ¿Ok? Ya, hay empresas que mantienen los componentes con versiones separadas. Yes, but that's why. You know why? That's because there are like different teams that use those different packages, right? And they need to rely in versioning, and that's okay. That's a good reason. But in my case, I have reasons as well. Just add a load.js on tsconfig. Right, Javier, but I don't want to do that hard transition yet. Macedri, por cierto, para responder tu pregunta, que creo, perdón que yo soy muy malo leyendo el chat, como que lo leo al revés porque me acostumbro apenas. No, in my case, this is going to be like different utilities. In fact, this is called Storybook Tools. No, Storybook Tools sounds like a good, name. I don't know. I would like to use the core, right? So then you ask this one, and then you just create build, package, blog, package JSON, and then you input, source, output, these packages, search, and then an SR blog, okay, beta basic blog, okay, this is Elementy. What do you think? I mean, this one looks like very, very simple, right? What I don't really understand is about the NS file, you know, this one. That's what I don't really understand. Without plugins, setup. Presets apps. Create an empty workspace for routine applications. No, packages. This is what I want. I think I like this. I like this because this is kind of a, you know, looks like this is kind of more specific, right? So you can create a preset for apps, you can create a preset for core, and then this is for with plugin installed, right? I don't want plugins yet. I don't want plugins. Some presets to set up end-to-end tests, for instance, like React Native. Look, okay. In my case, this is going to be just tools, so I want it as simple as possible. But I also agree that this will be a great opportunity to start writing TypeScript here. Let's vote. Do you want to vote? Let's vote. Pool. We want to use. So which NS version do we want? JavaScript, core, TypeScript. Okay, let's vote. So there is the pool. Please vote. Which version of NS are going to use? By the way, we tried with Turbo Repo. Looks like they are heavily opinionated. They have a lot of config. I don't want that. Really, I don't really want that. Let's check how this looks. So it's particularly useful to TypeScript libraries when an existing NS, say to use in your React, no, Angular app, publishing TypeScript packages to an npm. This is very attractive because this is exactly what I want to do, right? Here, I guess this will be more manual, right? So it says apps, libs, contains the library projects. There are many kind of libraries and it like the external API and boundary between libraries remain clear. Tools contain scripts that act on your code base. Okay. Workspace lists every project in your workspace. This file is optional. Oh, this is optional. Look, Javier. ¿Dónde está tu Jar's workspaces ahora? I have TypeScript for breakfast every day. Me too. Configure cell. It tells to be catch how to run tasks. Base. Ok, esto es para TypeScript. Ok. Listo. Listo. Ok. It looks good. I mean, it looks easy. It looks simple. Let's see how the... Ok, solo una persona ha votado por TypeScript. Eso puede ganar. Vamos a usar la versión core de JavaScript o la versión de TypeScript. What about, you know, what about React tutorial, core tutorial? This is core tutorial, React tutorial. Okay. Angular tutorial. Okay, no tutorial. Look. Create an application, display to-dos. Interesting. And what about the TypeScript tutorial? What am I doing here? Okay. Getting started. Setup without plugins. TypeScript. Interesting. Ok, ok. Siempre TypeScript, mi amigo. Ok. No siempre. Algunas veces es bueno no tener TypeScript. Ok, let's do that. Let's create this. So, I'm just going to delete whatever I had before. So, I'm just going to remove... what was the name? Storybook Tools. Sorry. My bad. Book. Okay, now let's create this preset. So it's npm create ns workspace, right? That's the last one. No, you can also upload TypeScript and use plain JavaScript by passing JS flag to the generators. Okay. I guess this is the name, right? Happy Narwhal. Workspace, storybook, tools, preset. Wait. Preset equals ts, right? Create NS workspace. Storybook tools. Okay, let's see. To install the following package, yes, of course. This is kind of global, you know, npx, use that. ¿Por qué has descartado tu proyecto? Es cambió en X, me perdona mi inglés, no es el mejor. No te preocupes, no te preocupes. Esto es un un espacio abierto para preguntas en español e inglés. Y pues, con mucho gusto te voy a responder en español. Pero déjame, yo veo que dice acá. Setup distribution caching using Xcloud is free and doesn't require registration. ¿Será que aceptamos el diablo? Faster build, run details, GitHub integration, learn. I mean, es gratis y no me tengo que registrar. Muy sospechoso. It's free? Ok, let's do it. Ok. Anyway, porque cuando instalé Turbo Repo, la receta por defecto está muy dada a proyectos en Vercel o a proyectos con apps y paquetes, ¿cierto? Y si te diste cuenta, tenía mucha configuración, mucha. Y al menos mi propósito en este streaming es como tratar de ser muy consciente de las dependencias que tengo en los proyectos. O sea, como tratar de entender todo y tener una razón de ser. Y en este caso era demasiado para lo que necesito. Yo voy a crear unas pequeñas librerías, pues como unas pequeñas utilidades. Entonces lo único que necesito es algo, una herramienta de monorepo que me ayude a compartir configuración entre esas pequeñas librerías, sea el linter, sea la herramienta para correr los tests. Es lo único que necesito, algo muy sencillo. Entonces por eso descargué Turbo Repo. Se ve muy bien, se ve muy interesante para de pronto si vas a hacer un monorepo de aplicaciones de React. De todas maneras, ambas parecen que son muy buenas opciones. Bien, ambas son muy buenas opciones. NX parece que de hecho es más madura, si se dieron cuenta, tiene más estrellas, tiene más issues, tiene más pull requests, etc. Tiene más uso inclusive. Bien, me gusta mucho más me parece más atractiva la documentación de Turbo Repo, pero esta está bien. Entonces vamos a ver qué tal. Bien, hasta ahorita estamos viendo qué tal. So, let's see. First time using it, check our interactive tutorial. Okay, that's the one that I'm checking right now, exactly. And Xcloud has been enabled. Your workspace is currently unclaimed. Run details for what? From unclaimed workspace can be viewed in ESPN by anyone with the link. Claim your workspace. Okay, great. Okay, what is this? Okay, so I don't need. Oh, you know what is this? This login looks familiar. You know what is this? This is Zero. This is Zero. So, okay, it's okay. Looks, I mean, it's fine. Yeah, look, it was Zero. Listo, entonces ya que tenemos el proyecto, so now that we have this, let's check again how it looks. And I hope this is cleaner, right? This is going to be cleaner. And let's update my, my warp. So if I go here, okay, so what I can see, oh, looks, it has already a VS Code extensions. Oh, interesting. Interesting. They have some extensions recommendation. It has packages, great. It has tools, generators, okay. Look, this is much simpler. This is what I need, okay. TSConfig tools. Okay, so this, I guess this is kind of the share config. They have the base. So they have some like TSConfig, you know, here. And then they have workspaces, and we don't have any projects. Great. I mean, this is exactly what I need. And package.json, they have a few dependencies. They have Predator, TypeScript, perfect. Predator is what I used to use. They have this. It's so weird. Even the package for TypeScript is called like JS, but that's okay. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so connect. Guillermo Rodas. Okay, set up the access token. Copy the access token from below. Oh, you don't see that. Okay, oh. Damn it. It has like the less security ever. Man, come on. And yes, JSON. Pero, okay, pero luego el token. I don't understand. I mean, oh, but I already have the access token here. Right? Yeah, I already have the access token. Okay, I don't really understood what is it. Also looks like the access token is public. because for some reason, this is in my file. Here, I have my access token. I don't really understand, but okay. Your first command run. Okay, but anyway, I want to follow this. So if we follow the tutorial, so I'm going to install 3 packages. Okay, I'm going to create 3 packages. Let me show you. Can I open? Wait, can I open another window? File, new window here. Maybe yes. So what do I want to do, right? So what I want to do is to move here. If we go to, I think it's tools. Where was it? Helpers, right? So these tools, like this one and this one, I want to use this as a, as different tools for a storybook. So these helpers, no, I will say these helpers, probably this one, probably this might be a tool. And also like the webpack configuration. What is the webpack configuration? Yeah, like this one. I want something like that. I want like some way to share like different projects. It's not going to be that hard, right? So maybe this low. Okay, this is going to be, yeah. So maybe it's going to be like 3 packages. Webpack, like helpers maybe, and styles, and then snapshots or something on tests or something like that, maybe. So I'm going to have like those projects. What is it? Workspace. So how can I create a new project? Let's see. Create a new test-based library. So okay, you can use NS console and choose the GS library generator to really use the following command. Okay, so you don't have to really like set up anything. All right, I should like, I should like create git init. I don't feel good about commit my nx.json file. Looks like it's okay to commit that one. Git ignore. Looks like it's fine. So is already there? Oh, we are already in git init. Okay, so I can like initial config maybe. Okay, that's cool. Great. And then what I want to do is just generate. So it's ns nx generate and our, wait, this is hard, JS library. Do I want a library? Is what it's called a library, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I want, a package. Why is not called a package? Generate a new workspace, create a live setup with packages and tools folder. The tools folder is where you can add monorepo specific scripts and custom NS generators. The packages folder is where all our TS leads will live. Okay, so this is a new library. Okay, we can start with which library? We can start with the styles. So we have a styles. I say 4, right? We are going to have webpack. Okay, let's start with webpack. Whatever, webpack, right? And then, oh no, sorry, library. This is library. And then the name. Okay, and in this case this is kind of the, okay, webpack. And then it's buildable. Okay, looks like this is not a command. Maybe it's because I need to run this. Okay, in S is not a command. Why not? I need to install my CLI. Probably. Let me see. How do I install? I don't have it. The challenges of Frontend Mentor. I haven't used them, to be honest. Are both paid options? Yeah, sorry, I haven't used them. I have seen Frontend Mentor is fine, you know. But I don't have any preference. How do I install this CLI? There is no like any information. I mean, oh, this is really bad documentation. Okay, doesn't matter. So if we copy this, and we just install it like this. I mean, we need it. Oh, maybe the setup, a new workspaces. So we have the preset. So in reality, we have the TS. Okay, folder structure, as, libs, and that's it. Great. Okay. Okay, great. So now if I run this should work, right? Okay, so now, now I have a new package. It's called Webpack. Nice. And we have, we have Jest. Oh, okay. And then we have just presets. Okay, interesting. Nice. And what else do we have? More TypeScript. Okay, interesting. Okay. Buildable. Oh, it's because we want to generate the TS version. Oh, okay. Look, package, common.js, project. Oh man, this is a lot of TS config. Do we really want to do that? I don't really know. What is the buildable option, by the way? Can I search that? Buildable? Let me see. Buildable. Let's see how the documentation. Buildable libraries. Oh, okay, it was just here, I guess. Buildable libraries are similar to publishable libraries described above. Their scope, however, is not to distribute or publish them in some external registry. Thus, they might be not optimized for building a distribution. Okay. Buildable libraries are mostly used for producing some precompiled output that can be readily referenced from any workspace application without need, again, to compile. A typical scenario is to leverage any integrated building capabilities. Okay, I'm not sure if I want that, by the way. I want publishable libraries. You might use the publishable. How do you read this? This is really hard. Publishable, I guess. Publishable. Okay, publishable. The publishable option. Javier says front-end mentor is boring. I try one more of Premium and Figma designs are horrible. Okay, you got your answer there. Maybe you should try the challenges, and if it's horrible, let us know. So I guess so publishable looks like one typical scenario for this might be that you use NES to develop your organization's UI design system, component library. Maybe using storybook integration, which should be available also in your organization's apps that are not hosted in the same monorepo. A normal NS library, let's call it workspace library, is not made for building or publishing. Rather, it only includes command line and test charges in projects.json. So there are clear reference. Keep in mind that publisher flag does not enable automatic publishing. Rather, adds to your workspace library a builder targets that compiles and bundles your app. Okay. Okay. My question is, do I really want to build stuff? Porque eso es otra cosa, que no sé si quiero, o sea, si quiero definitivamente que sea publicable, pero no me queda muy claro cuál es la diferencia entre que se pueda publicar y se pueda hacer build. O sea, la diferencia es clara. Las que son buildables no se van a publicar en un registro NPM, eso es claro. A lo mejor, no sé, le pone que... Miremos acá, si cogemos aquí project.json o package.json, dice que es private true. No, ni siquiera dice que es private, no dice nada. Bien. Pero, aunque yo quiero que se puedan publicar, yo no estoy seguro si yo las quiero compilar. Porque finalmente, a ver, si nos damos cuenta dónde está el Visual Studio Code. Esta configuración de Webpack, a ver, a mí me da igual. Bueno, que finalmente aunque sea TypeScript no significa que va a hacer transformaciones, simplemente va a remover todo esto. Entonces yo creo que sí puede servir. Ok, yo creo que sí puede servir, pero entonces lo que voy a hacer es devuelvis, ok, voy a hacer git stash, por eso hice commit también. Bien, ahí está. Estado anterior. So we went to the previous state and I'm going to run the same command, but in this case I'm going to write publishable, right? It says something. For publishable libs, you have to provide a proper import path, which need to be a valid npm package name. Okay. So I guess I need to change the name, like RG is my name, you know, Storybook Tools. Oh, by the way, maybe this is going to be, that's another thing. Yeah, this is going to be different. So maybe should I, oh, this is a good question. This is a really good question. Claro, porque yo pensaba que a lo mejor podía hacer un solo paquete y que tuviera como 3 paquetes, pero eso no tiene sentido. A lo mejor podría ser Storybook Tools Webpack, Storybook Tools Styles, Storybook Tools. I mean, ideally, this will be Story Tools. Yo creo que sí. Es como React Testing Library, ¿cierto? React Testing Library, React. Es como React Testing Library. So they have like the different packages. React. Right? Oh, well, I guess by default. So Testing Library React. Pero es como React Testing Library. Luego tienen como Angular Testing Library o Hooks Testing Library. Okay. But I don't have like the power to create an organization. I don't want to. So let's just call it like this. Webpack. Let me see. Property name doesn't match the schema. Okay. Maybe it needs to be like this. Maybe. And then I need something like import path. Let me see. Do we have an example here? Okay, it also requires an import path. You import path as actual scope restriction packages. Package name. Okay. And it's called Story Tools Webpack. Okay, it's fine. Import path. Entonces aquí ya sí tengo que poner nombre. So here I need to yell rodas Storybook Tools Webpack. Okay. Okay, that went well. Great. Let me see. How is my package JSON? Great. I really want this. Great. And then the same for the rest. So in this case, oh man, this is so slow. Styles, right? That wait. Storybook Tools styles. Okay. How do I move between? Oh yes, it's with option. So here, option, styles. Listo. Done. And then the other is going to be styles, snapshots. Maybe it's snapshots or story shots. Can I call it like Storybook Tools snapshots with story shots? I think it's snapshots. Webpack styles snapshot or snapshot. Story Tools snapshots. Story shots. Snapshots. I guess snapshots is a good name. Snapshots. Okay. So this is my third package. There is another one. I don't know how to call this one. So my other like thing is going to be helpers. Maybe helpers. So I have a styles tools, helpers tools, maybe. Yes. Then we have webpath. It's based on config, and then we have snapshots. Okay, I guess helpers. That's kind of weird. Storybook Tools helpers. It makes sense. Storybook Tools helpers. Storybook Tools styles. Storybook Tools Webpack styles helpers. Man, maybe I should call this a Storybook snapshots, storybook styles, storybook webpack, because I already have GR Rodas, right? Storybook webpack. But I like the storybook tools like branding name, so I guess that one is important. Tools helpers. I think so. I mean, tools is just like a set of tools, and then we can create helpers. Maybe it's weird, but if no, helpers. It's okay. I trust this. Helpers. Okay. Great. Great. So now I have those 4 projects. Let's take a look. So yeah, you can see here I have everything, and that's basically what I want. If I run, I don't know, yarn test, I guess just okay. What is going to be the... Okay, I don't have any scripts. Oh, maybe it's because I need the let me see. So what is the guide? The guide is here, right? This is the guide that we're looking for. So we just create a library. Now it's publishable. Create a TypeScript-based application. What? So now I can just run build, and I guess I choose whatever package, right? So we can build. Okay. NS lint. Wait. And the package. So, oh, look, I have the different packages here. That's amazing. So let's say I want to test helpers. So looks everything is good, right? Okay. Let's move those that are easy to move, right? Let's move, for instance, let's move. I will say helpers probably is going to be the easiest, right? Well. Let's move the styles, because if you take a look, helpers require styles. So that's okay. How do I reference like internal, and I have tests here. Okay, so if I go to styles, great, I have source, index. Okay, export everything from where? From here? What is this? Export function. And this is a, okay, storybook styles. Oh man, this is now it's complicated. What is the structure of this? So index, so we have source, and inside source we have live, and this is the live, and I have the index. Oh, okay, is this thing. Okay, so here is where I define all the functions and everything in theory, right? This is kind of the thing. Great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. So in theory I have these 3, as you can see, I have these 3 functions. Should I move this like that? Probably. I mean, why not? Or it should be like different independent files. I mean, it depends, right? It doesn't really matter at all. So if I copy this and I put this like, oh wait, and I paste this, my only problem is now I need class names as a dependency. So this is where it gets tricky. So how do I add a dependency? So usually, let's take a look. If you go here, sir, importing libraries, all the library generated with NS workspace are configured with corresponding TypeScript path mappings row level, right? So if you go to the config base, then we have here all the maps. Oh, okay, so now we can import this, just referencing, nice, the path. Oh, this is a really great tool, by the way. This is amazing. Great. And then, so it says, for instance, disallow USL import, right, like this. You know, hello, TS. That's great. That's great. And then you can run it. Okay, great. Now, the question is, what I really need is this thing. And the only reason I wanted to have this export here is because for the test. I remember that problem that I have from my test here, where I wanted to mock classes. And what I did was basically like, oh, wait. But, oh no, it's the style. Sorry, I was like, what? What the fuck? So I have the different tests here, and that's okay. We can start first creating this, making sure this works. And I guess that will be enough for today. And then we can, of course, create the storybook, the helpers. Those are the helpers package. And then later, I guess we can move the webpack config. I will let it for the last, and then I can move the storybook. No, the snapshot config. That is this file. So I want this mega function, and make sure this is a package. Okay. So yeah, let's do this. I mean, this is just the only thing, because this is like oh, class name is no declared. Okay. So what I need to do is, if I go to the package, how do I add dependencies here, man? I mean, can I just dependencies? What is the way? Do I need to add it here? I mean, let me see. Dependencies. Like custom commands, workspace structure. Okay, let's search, because dependencies. So it says just config explicit dependencies, right? So no, this is not what I want. The dependencies. Create a message library. Install code same at the root of the workspace. Main application that use message library, right? So this, wait, cow say. So this is going to use it, right? Now if you run, you will see this. Okay, view project graph. We'll see a dependency line between call and messages, because recognize the call is a reference to say message app. This line tells us about that dependency. Oh, so I just installed this here. Okay, jar add class names. Okay, and he will figure out. Okay, great. Great. Looks like that's the way, right? What is the graph? Oh, the ends graph. Okay. Oh, interesting. I want to run that. So meanwhile, what it said, okay, can find module. Okay, this is going to be complicated. So classes, so this type of classes. Here we go. So type classes. How you usually copy classes type, I guess, right? So classes, no, in reality classes is going to be a string, or classes. It's going to be an array. Oh, it's going to be an array. That's it. That's it. Classes is going to be a string array. Yeah, that's not going to be complicated at all. And CSS module, CSS module is going to be like an object of whatever is, you know. I'm not sure how to define props. Is going to be like React props. I mean, to be honest, it's like it's going to be a. Can you say any object? How you define like any object? You know. I mean, by default, it's going to be any. But yeah, okay. So if I run ms graph, it's going to be able to detect. Oh, look, this has a graph. What the fuck? Let's choose a project. Oh, look, this is so advanced. I like it. So you go to styles, storybook styles. Oh, well, it says nothing. Nice. Interesting. Very interesting. Right now, I mean, doesn't have anything to be honest. Okay, but this is an interesting concept. Interesting. Okay. So, props, it has any type, expression. Okay, how do I define this is an object with any type at all? Class key, by the way, class key, this is going to be an array, well, a string. We already know that, but props, oh man, TypeScript, an object with any keys. That's a complicated one because usually I mean, I don't have that. Or how can we type CSS module export TypeScript? Maybe that's the correct way to do it, right? Let's check out. Let's take a look. I'm really not at TypeScript, by the way. So which type is that exactly? So you need like button CSS TS like that. But typings for CSS module loader. Oh, okay, I need some typings. Man, but if I just want to make sure it's like any. Well, in theory, yeah, I mean, it's like there are going to be a strings, right? Object or just, okay. How to type an object. I guess I remember this is something like this, maybe. Like you say key off, and then you see like a string. Something like that. Is this valid? I don't really remember. How to type an object with any key string value. I don't know. Makes sense? Name. K string. Maybe it's something like that. Yeah, this is kind of the object, right? But it doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? Maybe it's because I need to define it as a... Oh, wait. Because I'm defining the type is incorrect. It's first the... Yeah, I think that's the problem. Good Sko, how are you? Okay, so today we are like creating a monorepo for a few tools that we have related to a storybook. So we already are using like an est, you know, this is the tool that we are using today. We are just like writing our first package. So it creates like a lot of configuration, and because this package was on JavaScript, I'm just typing this file, right? But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Props. Oh man, that's a good question. Prop value. I guess props in this case, and this is a good idea. Like props needs to be an object. It's going to be the same, right? Basically, my props. No, that's not true. I mean, a prop can be anything at all. Can be a boolean. Can be an object. In fact, that value can be anything, right? But the props itself is also a similar, right? And can be any. That's, I know, but is what it is, right? The value can be anything. Can be booleans, can be objects, can be arrays. In our case, that's whatever props. Okay. Is this safely typed? I don't know. I mean, this is string, this is an object, and this is returning. What is this returning, by the way? This is returning what class is string? Classes object. Oh, this is returning a classes object that has like key and pro value. Yeah, this is not very useful if we think about it, right? Like in reality, this is returning, right, an object that can have like, you know, key string with any value. That's what is returning at the end, basically. Okay, So CSS module, okay, so I need to start like typing this. So type CSS module. How do you CSS module? This is how you type stuff, right? You just put in like, right? So is this equals maybe? I don't really remember. Like that? No? Oh, yeah. And this is my type, CSS module, right? And then I need the same here. So this is type CSS module, right? And then the class key is just a string, right? And this returns this return a string. Yeah, isn't fair. I think I don't really need it to, you know, or maybe it's nice. String, great. And then here, this is also a CSS module, and this is an object. Oh, and this is going to be any object as well. Props. This is can be any object, basically. Well, in theory, and we can enforce this as well. We can enforce this as well. We can decide that, you know, there is a type for React props, type for any React props, maybe. No prototypes. TypeScript props, any prop. TypeScript type for any React props. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Typing component props. No, because you have like React props, app props. Okay. And there. Children right now. I mean, there is like the default React props thingy. But in reality, props are just an object in this case. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So here, this is like a common object, I will say. Same. Key is any string. And then the object, get object classes, is going to be a Boolean. I think so, if I'm not wrong, right? Boolean. This is the difference. So this is classes, okay, object, classes. Why is not for this? This should be like, oh, because this is an object. Okay, it's fine. This is a string, right? This is a string, great. Class key is a string. And this is going to return object class key. This is going to return the same. The same as this, right? Per value. Oh, wait. Right. Wait, but the prod value is CSS module, class key, the prod value. Oh, props, class key. This is going to be the value. Yes, this is going to be the value. Do we really have this as a name? It needs to be a string. Prod value needs to be a string at the end. Props. Okay, this is going to be the same. A string. CSS module. I'm just going to type. I'm just going to call it like prop. Style props, maybe. It's going to be exactly the same, but I just want to make sure. Okay, style props. What it means that this is going to return class name and prod value, right? Let's say yellow, and it's going to return an object that is going to have like the class name, and it's going to be like yellow. Why is that? I forgot why. Dynamic. because then this will be like true, maybe truthy. Feels like this is an string, right? Trying to check, trying to remember your code with TypeScript. That's a good sign. Give me a second. Sorry, just checking if it's not burning, right? Yeah, I have questions now. CSS module, we get the class key, right? Prod value. So what it does is basically, so this is just some utilities that we use for our components. So we go here, let's check add button. Maybe if we go here, no, here. So let's see, so for instance this, right? So as you can see, we have dynamic classes is going to receive a CSS module, props, and classes. Okay, so this is like this type. So basically what we are building here is that we are asking for, right? We are asking for, let's say type. It means we have multiple types here. So we have primary and secondary. So what we're asking for, and we have the test, by the way, we have the test. Oh, why I haven't checked the test? That will help me, right? So get object classes now, get dynamic. Oh, maybe, well, yeah, get dynamic classes. So here, so I have this CSS module mock, right? So I have color red, size SM, right? So basically what I'm doing is I will receive get dynamic classes, I will receive prods mock arguments. Okay, great. So it means the arguments is size and color, right? Those are the classes, right? Maybe? Yeah, it's an array. Yeah, it's an array. Wait. Yeah, it's an array. It's an array. And the prop mocks, okay, I already have this here, probably. Yeah, here size is SM, color red. So definitely those are like string props, style props, or string props. I will say those are like string props. String. It makes sense. A string. No, let's keep it style props because it has a more how you call it, semantic meaning, right? Those are props that are specifically for set styles, right? And then you have the CSS module mock, gray, and then you have the value. Anyway, so then you are expected this kind of thing, right? So definitely the result is this. Yeah, this is the result. This is going to be what we're expected. An object that has like different keys, right? With different okay, great. I can also write look, I can also write CSS module mock. Why this is a string? Oh, right, yeah, it makes sense. I was thinking if when you put this, that's the value, right? CSS module has a string, but the value you can like create strings like TypeScript, template, literal, string type. I know there is a way to build that. Template, literal, string. You can create a combination. How is it, right? Yeah, you can create this type. Look this, right? So you can say like, hey, my ID is going to finish like that, right? But only if you have a type. Okay, so if I not wrong, what I can write is this kind of, value. Like, I can write something like a string. No, that is string, right? And if I go here, this is my type. It's going to receive, it's going to have something that it has this, right? What it means that also in the returning expected object, this thing is going to be like this as well. So let's create this type called like CSS class name, maybe, or CSS class, maybe, and it's going to be this type, and I'm going to have this. No, class name. I guess it makes sense. CSS class name, and I can put this one here, and this is going to be the key, right? And this is how it's going to return this one, right? So it's going to return, right, a few things, a class name key with an string value. That's good, right? Now we have the type here. Great. The only thing is it says it could return, right, CSS module, can be CSS module undefined, props, style undefined. No, why is it going to be undefined? Why it says it's undefined? Can this really be undefined? No. I mean, why? Not really. Why is undefined? Javier, ¿estás por acá? ¿Por qué carajos? No, Javier se fue. Se fue Javier. ¿Por qué carajos me lo toma como undefined? Okay, let's just continue here. Okay, so now get module classes is going to return a string. That's correct. Okay, CSS module, but it's going to return a class name. Wait, a class name, right? Maybe? How? Yeah, because at the end this is going to be that or that. It's going to return a string or a class name or a string. Okay, that's correct. And then this one, object, get object classes. So if we go here, get module, type primary, right? Type primary is not here, right? Okay, correct. Great. And then object, and then if we have the CSS module, get module classes, get object classes, get dynamic, get module classes. So type primary is undefined, should return the class key. Wait, this is not defined. When CSS module doesn't contain the, should return the class key. That's correct. Wait, okay, so yes, exactly. So it will return a class name, CSS class name. That's correct. And then, if not, it's going to return a string, right? But never undefined. It says it's undefined. No, never. I wonder why with this one it says it can be undefined. Oh, it can be undefined because then it will take an object by default. Nay, I mean, I don't need this anymore because now it really needs to be, you know, I already have the types, so the types will make sure that when I use this, it shouldn't be undefined. But I have a question. What happened if I use this as a library? I need to export the typing, right? I need to export the types, I guess. Well, let's see. Let's see. Eventually. CSS class name, CSS module, style props. Great. So, that was the reason. Nice, interesting. Get object classes. So, okay, so this is correct. And then the object classes, let's get here. So, yeah, this is going to return true or false, as you can see here. True or false. So, in reality, it's going to be, well, the key, it can be a CSS class name, right? Wait, what about the type? CSS, animation, condition rule. This is like classes, right? Should I call, okay, CSS class name or a string and then a boolean? That's what it's going to return. Perfect. I wonder, should I call this like CSS like this, CSS class name. Maybe makes sense. What do you think? What do you think about this? It should be CSS class name or CSS class name, and then CSS module. I don't know what are the conventions for types. I don't really know. I really like how it looks with the, you know, with the CSS. Oh, wait. But now I need to change this to camel case, right? I really like how it looks with the uppercase CSS. It feels more correct, but I'm not sure if that's kind of the correct way. Let's keep it as it is. Okay, now if we go to get classes, right? So we have a couple of errors. So CSS module, now this is going to be a CSS module. CSS module, right? From here. This is my type. Yes, great. The props are going to be style props. Great. And the arguments, oh, that's a good question. The arguments, they can be these three, right? It can be an object, right? An object. This object can be props, right? No, this can be in reality. Do we have an object? We can call it like style props, like style object. Style props object, or we can call it like get object classes. Yeah, we can call it like style object. Style object. Type style object. I guess that's a correct, right? So we can call this like style object. It's an special object that it might have just a class names as a key or strings and booleans, basically. Wait, but I'm not correct if a class name. Get object classes, right? Give me a second. In the test, get object classes. Nay, the arguments are never going to be a class name. It's going to be a string with booleans, definitely. So style object, I guess, is going to be. We are going to. Oh yeah, that's the. Sorry, that's going to be the. Okay, so the object is going to be a style object. It's basically a collection of classes with booleans. Is that a good name? I don't know. I mean, maybe. Get object classes. If it's empty, should return an empty object. Okay. This might be optional, right? For some reason. I don't know why I test this, but why I want to pass an empty object. I mean, yeah, let's keep it as it is. And then, okay, so the arguments, right? It can be a style object, right? Or in fact, it can be a string. Yes, a string. It can be a array of strings, or it can be a style object. That's our options, right? It can be an array, it can be a string, or a style object. That's our options. A response item will be an array type. Aha. Really? Oh, of course. It can be... Oh, man. So it can be a string of... Can I do this? Right? Why this is an array? No, this is not an array, because then this can be like options. Those are arguments. How do you type arguments? It can be one or many. Oh, that's a good question. How do... Okay, wait. No. How do you type arguments that are going to be spread? TypeScript spread operator type, right? That's a really good question. Like, you have arguments, but not like this. No spread operator, rest parameter. Without rest parameter. What? Nay. No, it's TypeScript, and rest. They're all different. Rest parameters. No spread parameters. This is rest parameters, no spread operator. A rest parameter does to pass 0 any number of arguments, right? So how do you type that? That's strange. Okay, give me the cookies, whatever. So you pass the type. A rest parameter does to pass 0 or any arguments of argument on a specific type function. In the function definition where we specify the function parameter, rest parameter should always come at last on the TypeScript compiler raise an error, right? So, okay, so you will define it as an array. Oh, okay, yes, because when we rest this, it just transforms into an array. Okay, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Okay, and now we have this, and then no all code paths return a value. What do you think? No, of course, yes. You have an array. Argument can be an array. It can be a string, and it can be an object. I mean, this is an object, right? This is an object. So what are you talking about? Or undefined? Return. I mean, is TypeScript stupid or what? But this is like a warning. I mean, let me see. All code return, no all code paths return a value because when some of the code paths is a function does return a value. To solve error, might should return value from all code paths. Yeah, but what do you say? I mean, missing return statement here. But I mean, an argument only can be one of these options. Or it's an array, or it's a string, or it's an object. So what are you talking about? If you want to silence the error to false in your tsconf file, for example, if the condition is not met, the function implicitly returns undefined. But yeah, I mean, if we go classes, right? If we go get classes, if you take a look at the end, this is going to return. This is going to return. What is going to return? It's going to return a string at the end, right? Here, get object classes. Here, this one, get object classes, is going to return style, how it's called? A style object. So the get object classes is going to return a style object, right? Nay, it's not going to return a style object. It's going to return a different thing. It's going to return what? Really? Get object classes. Just look through. Expected get object classes, right? Expected size. Type color. Oh, that's a good question. Get classes. It's going to return an array. Why an array? When it's an array, it's going to return this. But then, right? So when it's this, it's going to return a style object. Doesn't a style object can be interesting. Oh, okay, object. Get object classes. If we go to get object classes, so the get object classes is going to take the CSS module, right? It's going to take the object. It's going to get the classes. It's going to check if that class key exists in the CSS module, and in that case, it's going to get the class name. Yeah. And then it's going to pass this into, and this is going to be like, right, class name. Okay, so I will say that this is some kind of style object, but I mean, this is going to be some kind of key CSS class name boolean. This is a special one, right? And then the get classes, it should return a string. Is this true? Oh, well, get classes return a string, right? It has a type. Oh, look, it has a type. Argument can be a value, mapping. Okay, class names return a string at the end. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Value can be a string, number, boolean, undefined, null. Okay. Mapping. Oh, look, it's very similar. So it can be a value, a mapping, on an argument. That is just like the same thing, but an array of arguments. I guess it's fair, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we have this. Great. Let's just move the test. I guess I can move the test, right? I can just go here. Copy all this file here. Paste this here. And of course, this is going to be called storybook styles, I guess. Right? And then I can just run, you know what? Argument is editable, is not in auto. Okay, this is nice. So you run ns test, right? Styles. Let's see if this runs. So we are running the test now using our monorepo. It failed. What? Why it failed? CSS module mock. And it's because the type. Okay. So this guy, it really says. Okay, so let's start with this. So this says value. It implicitly has any type. Yeah, I mean, this can be like any, you know. Class name is a function that is going to return a function, right? That's what we want. It's going to take any, and it's going to return any. That's fine. But it says argument of type blah blah blah, right? It's not a CSS. It's not a parameter of CSS module, right? Why? Because CSS module. Oh, I have a. It's something with class names. Let me see. Yeah, I mean that should be right. Maybe it was that thing that I had there. Maybe. No, it's still complaining. What are you talking about? I mean, this is a string, right? A string is not assignable to type dot string. Are you saying this is an string? I mean, that string. So what it can be this? This is whatever an string is, and you have it here. I mean, this is an string. Do I have to define that this is a different thing? Maybe. What if I'd say, oh man, this is just like, you know, CSS module? Really? What if I change this? Just let's try string. That will be good. Okay, and then it says undefined. When CSS module is undefined, get module classes, it should return the class key. Get module classes. Well, that's true. So when this is undefined, cannot follow optional parameter. Oh, what? Okay, no, come on. Well, what I can set is like this can be an object by default, right? And that will do the trick. And get module classes the same with null. Okay, so damn it. So what I can do is basically do this, right? Maybe. Or what I can do is change this to be like this. And then if it's undefined or null, get this one. I think so. Oh, but I will have to, I mean, that doesn't really matter. It can be this or null. Yeah. Or undefined. But it says you can't do that. Why? I mean, it's my library. I wanted to, but then it's complaining because they're undefined. Okay, I still can say if it's undefined, let's just do this. So it's going to be always null, right? Just run the test. Is it still failing? Really? No. Yeah, it's still failing. Oh, okay, because this find out thing. I mean, man, let's just return any value at all. Like, just let's return like, I mean, let's return an empty string. Or let's return something. Yeah, let's return something. Whatever. I just want to see if the types, with the current types that apparently are okay now, the tests are running. Okay, this now is kind of running. It says class name is not function. Why is not function? Maybe it's not like really serve styles. I mean, it's not like this is going to serve something. There is not like any configuration. And what about, what if I run yarn? It's going to install everything? That's a good question. I mean, how does it know that it needs like, let me see, package, class names, yes. But how does he know that I need like my class names to this library? By the way, it's not like I need this here, probably. Targets, link, tags. No, project, this is different. Package JSON. Do I need some dependency here? I mean, in theory, let's run this like ns add a dependency to a project. Like there are not much information about that. Configuration, project, and JSON. Wait, project configuration, dependencies. Depends on. But no, but this is for the build system, right? This is for the pipeline. Yeah, a project configuration, whatever. So, okay. Automated dependencies. Manually telling about dependencies between your projects is helpful, but as your repo grows, it becomes difficult for a person to keep track of all dependencies that are introduced. If you miss a dependency, the guarantees of affected command are avoided. Okay. Create a message library. No, but that's what we saw before. And because I don't have a server, this is not going to work. So, more tooling. Oh, it doesn't say anything. I mean, but I guess this is if I have another, right? This is like an internal dependency, but how would add like ns npm dependencies for a lib, maybe a lib because they call it a lib name. Install and use external np packaging. Okay. Oh, there is a tutorial. Okay, great. I think I don't have to check this because they have this amazing transcript. How many minutes is this? 3 minutes. Let's just check this quick tutorial. So, okay. 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 And where do you install dependencies? Install and use external npm packages. Okay. 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 Yeah, we did that. Yeah. Okay. Right. It looks like it's because he has like the server running. He doesn't do anything at all. I guess my issue is that I can run like this ms serve styles, right? Because it says it's not set. Let me see. Cannot find configuration for task blah blah blah. Okay, what if that means? And what if I just run the test again? Maybe now disable. No, still it doesn't recognize class names. Okay, how do I define serve? Oh, this is really weird. How do I define the serve? Man, I don't really know. And I have to leave soon. Another mystery. I guess cannot find tasks, but that shouldn't be the issue. I mean, I feel something is missing here. Now how? What if I run build? Maybe. What if build? Maybe that will kind of do the trick. Let's try it. Okay, something happened. Something happened. Okay. Okay, now if I run test. Okay, how is it possible that I was able to build, but it's not able to find class name that default? I'm doing an import. Yes, I'm doing an import. And this is class names. This is like, you know, you see packages, the dependencies, class names. Yeah. It's not a function. This is super weird. But look this. It's able to, okay, wait. It's able to run this test. So if we take a look here, and this is a spec, what? Okay. Really? Well, doesn't matter. So here, it's basically saying, I mean, am I able to run this? Okay. But here, when I test this get classes, let me see. Get classes, right? So I run this, get classes, and this is a function with a function, right? Right. Oh wait, maybe it's this issue. Because I'm mocking class names. Oh, okay, no. Wait. Yes, that's okay. I'm mocking. But the way, how is the dist? If I got this and I got this package, oh look, and I get index maybe, I get leaf, and I get JS. Interesting. Pretty similar. Exactly the same, just doing the sport. Okay, I guess this is a different problem. Maybe it's me mocking this this thing. Yeah, because this is a function. In theory, this is a function. Then in theory, the default is returning a default function, right? And for some reason, it's not taking my default thing. Yeah. It's not thinking this. It says, what is the error again? Default is not a function. Okay, so if I just, I guess, but I can't really do that, right? If I just said that default is just this, maybe, and I want to you know, return this, right? Maybe? Is this possible at all? Maybe I don't need this. No, this is not possible. What am I doing here? Oh, and I need to close this, maybe? Okay, if I run this again, oh, okay, yes, my mistake. Oh, interesting, like mog here, for some reason, is not taking my default. Okay, this is working. This is working, nice. So, it wasn't that hard. Of course, this is still, I have so many questions, like how I'm going to, like, deploy this. And then later, of course, I need to check the tooling. Because one thing, I mean, so far it looks like the linter is nice, has some default values. The tests are running. That's a nice thing that I didn't have to configure just. It's like now configure, I have some presets. Maybe I will have to, you know, eventually when I want to like include like more configuration here, I will have to just like extend those files. But that's nice, I guess. I mean, this is running in theory. I have a few complaints about my types. Like, I'm not sure about this esta return. I mean, in theory, it's like, come on, man. I mean, I'm not having... Maybe this is silly. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is able to receive like anything, basically. Like null. Maybe you can even like say null. And that's it. That's kind of a good practice. Whatever. It feels okay with that. And also, what's the other thing? Yeah, here, I'm really confused about what I did here. In theory, oh my god, oh my god. Maure Dev! No! Welcome to the raid. Come on. ¿Cómo están todos? Si les contara que ya íbamos terminando. Porque sí, nos llevamos terminando. Les puedo contar qué estábamos haciendo. Hoy estuvimos probando una herramienta de monorepo. No sé si están familiarizados con el concepto de lo que es un monorepo. Por cierto, aquí hacemos web. Estamos de lunes a jueves por estos días. Y estamos trabajando... La dinámica va a cambiar un poco. De hecho, este miércoles vamos a empezar un nuevo proyecto que va a ser como una especie de minijuego web. Es como los miércoles vamos a enfocarnos en proyectos chiquitos. Los jueves, este jueves vamos a darle a Clojure Script. Voy a aprender Clojure Script. Entonces, si quieren aprender Clojure Script, un lenguaje de programación multipropósito, 100% funcional, los invito. Va a ser lento, bien. Ojo que eres hermano colombiano. Yes, yo soy de Colombia, pero estoy viviendo en Suecia. Currently living in Sweden. And by the way, we usually speak English here. We have some kind of Spanglish. So, you want to practice your English? This is the place. But of course, I will answer your question in Spanish. I'm okay with that, and that's why I speak in Spanish as well. Entonces estábamos probando herramientas de monorepos de Medellín. Yo soy de Medellín. Estamos probando herramientas de monorepos. Nos íbamos a ir entre turborepo y NX. Y al final nos fuimos con NX. Porque turborepo tiene una configuración como muy por default para funcionar con aplicaciones de Vercel. Y bueno, y era eso, o hacerlo manual. Y luego nos dimos cuenta que NX tenía una configuración para crear paquetes de TypeScript. ¿Qué es lo que necesito? Ahorita estoy, o sea, la idea del monorepo es porque necesito crear... Tengo un montón de utilidades que me he creado en otro proyecto que quiero utilizar en otros proyectos. Entonces quiero tener mi monorepo con mi Storybook Tools. Van a ser herramientas para proyectos de Storybook. Bien. I'm from Colombia too, Santa Marta. Oh, nice, nice. Welcome. Buenas, man. Acabas de suscribirme a tu canal. ¿De qué va tu canal de YouTube? Ahorita en el canal de YouTube no hay mucho contenido. O sea, están como las grabaciones de, por ejemplo, el proyecto Cero to Production. El proyecto Zero to Production es un proyecto en el que creamos una aplicación desde cero que se llama Reto. Entonces empezamos con la librería de componentes y esta desde cero, desde que creamos la carpetita del proyecto hasta lo que es hoy por hoy. Pues ahí vamos subiendo como diferentes episodios. Pero aquí hacemos web, full stack JavaScript, y como les digo, ahorita estamos con los martes y los lunes y los martes. Vamos a estar más como estos proyectos un poquito más avanzados. Los miércoles vamos a estar como en microproyectos y los jueves vamos a estar aprendiendo lenguajes o cosas nuevas. En este caso va a ser Clojure Script. Pero yo, como les decía, yo literal ya me iba. Ya me tengo que ir. Entonces yo creo que se van a ir en la ola de la raid. Se van a ir en la ola de raid. ¿Y quién está por acá? Uf, está Midudev y está Coding Garden. Yo sé que a ustedes les cae bien Midu. A ver, ¿quién más está por acá? ¿Alguien chiquito? Esta programación. A ver, yo sé que Mauredev los tiró a alguien que estaba aquí. Aquí habíamos unos pocos. Aquí tratando de solucionar. Bueno, de hecho nos corrieron los tests, por cierto. Nos corrieron los tests. Lo logramos hacer funcionar. Y esto nos tocó pasarlo a TypeScript porque este código de hecho estaba en JavaScript. Entonces lo pasamos, le hicimos los tipos, nos aseguramos que los tests estuvieran corriendo y ya. Así que fue eso. Te comento rápidamente para qué opinas, ya que me di cuenta que sabes del tema. Estoy estudiando Python y me gusta el desarrollo web. Para eso está Django, pero es más que nada para el backend. ¿Qué te parece mejor para el front? Pues hoy por hoy se está usando mucho React. Bien. Django, sin embargo, es un framework full stack. Entonces, en mi opinión personal, si vas a usar Django de backend, si vas a usar Django y no vas a usar el frontend que ofrece Django, creo que entonces no tiene mucho sentido usar Django. Porque la gracia de Django es que te hace las vistas basado en un scaffolding que defines, ¿ves? Entonces si vas a usar Python, yo creo que mejor usas otra alternativa, como Fast API, por ejemplo, y ya haces el frontend en React. Creo, esa es mi opinión. Sé que hay gente que igual usa Django en el backend, pero entonces luego es como que usan un headless Django, pero para mí es como, bueno, pero la gracia de Django es que te hace la UI basado en un montón de scaffolding y tipos y lo que sea, ¿ves? Entonces para mí es como que, no, entonces, ¿para qué vas a usar Django? Usa cualquier cosa que te haga un API bien liviano y luego en el frontend usas React o lo que quieras, ¿ves? ¿Qué opinas de los tipos de rendering? Server-side rendering o ESRain. Entonces cuando dices mejor usar Django directamente full back y front, sí, exacto. Como si usases Ruby on Rails, por ejemplo. Vámonos para Mido. ¿Mido cuánto lleva? Vámonos para Mido. Igual el buen Mido nos ha hecho un par de raids. Obviamente esta raid es patrocinada por Mouredev. No me puedo llevar el crédito, ¿cierto? Pero es web. Y Mido es chévere. Entonces, de verdad, muchas gracias por estar acá. Mañana nos vemos. Los invito a continuar con esto del monorepo. Y el miércoles ya saben que vamos a estar haciendo este proyecto que es como una especie de juego, minijuego. Les voy a contar más el miércoles. It's going to be in English, by the way. If you want to practice English, you are super welcome. And Thursday is going to be Clojure Script. Okay? So, thank you so much to be here. See you later. Bye bye.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a sticker. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flicker.